Hey everyone, this is Corey with Stafford ZDC, and today I'm going to be giving you my full review on the Brian Efros and Alliance Designs Ice Lite. So this is sold by Urban EDC Supply, and these are in stock, and I don't believe they're going to be making more. These retail for $299. I picked this guy up used on Reddit, very lightly used. You can see the only wear is a little bit of snail trails right up here. You can kind of see for $175. So really cool way to get to check this out, thankfully. But like I said, these are available on Urban EDC Supply for $299. You're looking at a titanium frame lock with RWL 34 steel, thumb studs, and this is running on bearings. Now, if you don't know who Brian Efros is, he is a custom knife maker and obviously a knife designer as well, being a custom maker. And this is a smaller version of his ice model. Now, this is a pretty small knife overall. Don't let the closeness of the camera confuse you here. I'm going to bring in another smaller knife here, which is going to be my Neutron 2 from TRM that has a 3-inch blade, and you can see kind of the way that these size up against each other. You can see the Neutron is definitely a little bit on the bigger side, not by much, maybe just like 1/8 of an inch, but you have a lot more meaningful handle space on the Neutron thanks to that little bit of choil with essentially the same sharpened blade length. But you do get bearings on this, and the action is really, really nice. This is currently running on some KPL, and it's fantastic. I apologize for the interruption, but as I said, this is currently has some KPL and KPL heavy in it, and the action is absolutely money. Drops right to your thumb, shakes shut, so really nice action. And I am going to plug KPL heavy and regular. I'll leave links down below. They are affiliate links, so I will get a tiny little kickback if you decide to purchase through those links, which I really appreciate, of course. But by all means, you don't have to. I do recommend the product entirely though. But moving on, you can see a really unique pocket clip design, and let me close the blade here so I can show this to you. But we have really nice contouring to this pocket clip. You can see the way that this slopes down, and what this does is it makes a really, really comfortable grip in hand. There's no hot spot from this clip because it sits here, but you might think that edge is a little sharp, but because everything's kind of rounded, it just kind of melts into your hand, and it's very, very comfortable. Now, this does have a decently thick grind, which I'm realizing now I'm way too close to the camera to show off, but I don't know, you might be able to see it, you might not. It's pretty thick overall. I mean, you know, we get to a thin-ish edge, but it certainly is not a very tall grind, and it is a flat grind that is only partially up the blade until you reach this point here where you have the swedge meet it. So you're dealing with full thickness of the blade for this entire portion of it here. Some reduced thickness at the tip, but I did find this to cut very well with no real issues. Performance-wise and design-wise, I'm a big fan of this knife, and I can definitely recommend it for everyday carry, but there are some gripes with it that I do have, and that simply just comes down to the end of this handle. Now, there's really nice, you know, everything's finished very nicely and well contoured and rounded, and then you get these corners. Yeah, sure, they're knocked down slightly in this dimension, but like this, that's a very sharp edge. And when this is in your pocket, all you do is poke this sharp edge, reaching into your pocket. It hits you in the palm, and it's sharp. You feel it. When you go to open the knife, all of a sudden, this sharp edge right in your palm, and you feel it every time you go for it. Now, that might only be because I have large size hands, and that's kind of how it hits me, but that is something I noticed every time I was putting the knife in and out of the pocket, that I would feel that sharp edge. So it's definitely something worth mentioning. I'm going to keep this one short and sweet and say that if you like this design and you wanted to try something from Brian Efros and pay 1/10 of the price you'd pay on the secondary market for one of his customs. Go right ahead and pick one of these up. I'll throw a link in the description. I'm not associated with Urban EDC Supply at all, so I won't be getting anything from that link. Just a way to guide you over there. So that being said, hope you guys enjoyed and have a great rest of your day. Take care.